Hello, hockey, basketball, and soccer fans. My name is David. Thought I would start this video shortly after 11:30 on the evening of Saturday, 4th of May, 2024 Eastern Time. The Leafs are out. And after this many seasons as president, Brendan Shanahan has overseen just this many playoff series wins. That was the April 2023 Bolts-Leafs playoff series. I hope that Keith Pelly, CEO of Leafs ownership group Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment, known as MLSE for short, will send Shanahan packing on Monday morning Eastern Time. Why is that? Limited playoff success is the biggest reason of all. And I also believe that Brendan Shanahan will keep the Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Riley, Tavares quintet together, despite being blatantly obvious that that quintet has to be broken up. I just want to recap as well that an April 2020 episode of CTV Toronto's Breakfast TV, which Sid Seixeiro, a former Sportsnet media personality, and Melanie Ng had co-hosted. On that, Seixeiro predicted the Leafs would win the second game of the Bolts-Leafs 2023 playoff series. Well, his prediction turned out to be correct, but it was possible, he claimed, that there wouldn't be that. Seixeiro also predicted that were the Leafs to have lost the second game of the Bolts-Leafs playoff series, it would be better for the Leafs to just go to Amalie Arena and stay in Florida, not come back to Toronto. Well, Kyle Dubas would ultimately be relieved of his GM duties. Well, there was a clash between him and President Shanahan, and it's a good thing that Dubas was let go. It's too bad that Shanahan was prepared to just run everything back. And well, that's pretty much what happened. I mean, the loss in 5 games of the Leafs Bruins playoff series, or Leafs of last May's Panthers Leafs series, should have been enough to say, okay, we can't run this back. Enough's enough. But the winning of that playoff series, yes, that game was close between the Leafs and Bruins. Indeed, David Pastrnak from defenseman Hampus Lindholm and I believe Brandon Carlo, I don't know if he's a winger or center or whatever, was, well, it curtains just under 2 minutes into overtime. Indeed, I can't think of a single game the Leafs have played in the postseason that has gone past the first overtime period. I can't remember the last time it happened. Certainly not from the 2019-20 NHL season onward. It's clear that the lack of scoring hurt the Leafs badly. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Ilya Samsonov. I did mention in a previous short video that he had allowed an ugly goal. But it won't matter. I mean, yes, Samsonov was part of it. He did, after all, allow multiple ugly goals in each of games 1, 3, and 4. Goaltending is a big problem for these Leafs. There's no question that it's time for changes. And there's no better time to start the changes than for Keith Pelly, CEO of MLSE, to let Shanahan go. Not letting Shanahan go will send the wrong message. Indeed, Sid Seixeiro on that CTV Toronto episode of Breakfast TV claimed back in April 2023 that some members of the core I'm not sure if Seixeiro referred to just the forwards, Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander, or also Morgan Riley. But I believe the pressure is on to split up that quintet, not necessarily all 5 members of it, but some of them. Fail to do that, and what message will that send? It's as clear as daylight. It's time to send a message. And Keith Pelly, if you don't send Shanahan packing, there's a major issue that you have. Accountability would just be smoke and mirrors. And also, I must add, Brad Treliving, let Shanahan know that if he doesn't let you break up this quintet, then you're going to warn Shanny that you're going to go to Keith Pelly and say, it's either going to be Brendan, you, or me. That's what I will do. If I were Brad Treliving, that's what I'd do. Because I am not going to stand by and just keep the quintet together. We'll have to see what happens. Whether Treliving will, if Shanahan doesn't, if Shanahan does not allow him to swell up the quintet, what's going to happen? I also go back to a video that late in April 2023, the Peg City Hockey YouTube man had put out after the Winnipeg Jets team, for which he had cheered, lost by a 4-1 margin. I know that the loss of that series had been for the Jets, quote, poetic justice, unquote. Well, I'd say the same thing for the Leafs series. It was of a poetic justice. So much, arguably, Game 7 was much closer in that series, in that Eastern Conference series than in that Western Conference series against the Golden Knights. 4-1 in Game 5. At least Game 7 series side in overtime. I'm not sure if Ilya Samsonov is suitable for the postseason. It's very simple. It's time for the Leafs to get some better goaltending than Samsonov, and also some insurance, because Joe Woll was injured, and thus was not able to play. I'm worried about Joe Woll's health, and that's why it's really important. I also have to mention that Rick Tocchet, following the Canucks' 1-0 regulation win of the 6th game of the 2024 Preds-Canucks playoff series, had been crucial. Been crucial to win tight games. The problem is the Leafs aren't built to win very many tight games, and the luck finally ran out. I can't think of a single power play goal the Leafs scored. It's time for changes to this Leaf team. The pressure's on. The question is whether there'll be accountability or not. I certainly plan to advocate as loudly as possible on social media for changes to come. And Leaf fans, I invite you to join me in that push for Keith Pelly to do what I hope he will. Together, Leaf fans, to stop going to games, cut down the number of games to go to, stop buying so much merch. We can put pressure on MLSE, give it a financial incentive to clean house, because that's what will be necessary for a Leaf team that can better withstand adversity, that can win playoff games, and tight ones as well. The Canucks came through in a very tight series against the Nashville Predators. There was no reason why the Leafs shouldn't have come through against the Bruins. The lack of scoring, the lack of depth scoring, the lack of scoring for the core five sunk these Leafs. And not enough members of the core stepped up. Indeed, William Nylander and Austin Matthews did. That's even though Matthews had been out due to illness or injury for 2 games before that. Nylander had been out as well. Where were John Tavares? What about Morgan Riley? Nowhere to be found. I don't care about plus minuses. Where were the points from John Tavares, Morgan Riley, Mitch Marner? Let's see in terms of points. About forwards. Did Connor Dewar get a point? Nope. Max Domi? Nope. Noah Gregor? Nope. Pontus Holmberg? Nope. Callie Yarncrook? Nope. David Kampf? Nope. Matt Nyes? Nope. Yeah. John Tavares? Nope. Samsonov allowed an LD goal. Save percentage of 93.5. There's no reason whatsoever Samsonov shouldn't have gotten more goal support. But he needed to stop that Hampus Lindholm goal that would tie that game up. Make no mistake. It's time for changes. Keith Pelly, you can make that one change that I hope will mean that the Matthews, Marner, Riley, Nylander, Riley, Tavares quintet is broken up, or at least a better chance it is. It's up to you to do it. So, if you like this video, I do encourage anyone who likes this video to click that like button, as well as anyone who wants to subscribe to this channel to click that subscribe button. as well as anyone who wants to receive more timely notifications for, from YouTube of videos I put up, whether short or long ones. Click that notification bell. I do try to put out videos, whether short or long ones, multiple times a week. On that note, I'm going to say, go Leafs go Raptors go Toronto RC go, and respect to other Canadian national teams for which I cheer, go Canada go. In terms of the Stanley Cup playoffs, I'm going to root on the winner of the Oilers-Canucks playoff series, whatever that winner is, because I just want a team other than the Habs to go for that Stanley Cup. Whether that will happen, you guys will have to wait and see. On that note, I'm going to say good night, and hope everyone has a good weekend.